Paul Pogba wants to stay at Manchester United. Welcome to Manchester United Matters channel. How are you guys? This is Rokan David aka RD. Today I'm late and I've done a late night video, but I've been having a very busy schedule today and I didn't really get time to spare to come up and do some Manchester United news. But it's really good to see that I'm back and I'm really doing this story about Paul Pogba. Remember, he was a United graduate from the academy and Ferguson gave him his debut, I think it was in 2012, 2013 in there. And then after Paul Pogba refused to sign a new contract or renew his contract at Manchester United, and Mino Raiola got hold of him and took him to Juventus in there, where he played for the next 3 seasons, and then later United bought him back at a record fee of £93.5 million in there from Juventus to Manchester United. And Jose Mourinho, he came in at the era all during the Jose Mourinho reign at Manchester United. That is Paul Pogba for you, and he signed a 5-year contract with an option of 1 year to extend. Now last year around December, his 5 years had really got done in there, and guess what? He had to really trigger that 1 year that he has on his contract at Manchester United, and he really did, and he's now left with just 1 year in there of his contract at Manchester United. Now, storm has risen ever since this has been on. While in the Euros, very many people came out and asked Paul Pogba that, what do you think about staying at Manchester United? And Paul Pogba told them, it's okay, I'm in the Euros, and after the Euros, I'm really going to go ahead and talk about that. But guess what? From the Euros, he went straight to USA, America, and now he's back. He played yesterday in the second half, but I really hated the way he played. Too many blind passes, showing you that he's unfit in there. But it has been everywhere that he's linked to PSG, linked to Liverpool, linked to Man City, linked to Barcelona, Real Madrid, linked to Juventus in there. Almost every big club around the world, because every club would like to have a Paul Pogba. But I have my version and verdict on Paul Pogba. Those who really watch this channel, you know it very well that Rokan has his reservations on Paul Pogba in there. And when it comes to tear him apart, I can really tear him apart, because I feel like he's earning a lot of money at Manchester United. He was bought a lot of money, and a Bruno who came in at £65 million in there, he's already doing what they brought him to do at the club. At Paul Pogba, I think last season, not even last season, but from 2019-2020, that season, remember when the Premier League returned from the pandemic break, Pogba played very well in the midfield with Bruno Fernandes in there. Even this season, Pogba played very well, though he has issues with the manager, Mino Raiola coming in and disorganizing the camp in there. He played very well in there. But today, Paul Pogba has come out and tweeted something in there that I really want you to show you in there. And he said, it's time for the new season. That means he cannot wait to play for Manchester United in there. And lots of fans really went through this tweet and they will reply to it in that I really feel like they should, what they're telling him, is he going really to read through them? Because most of these players really don't run these accounts. They have companies that really run these accounts for them. Does Pogba run his account himself? Does he, even if he does he get the time really to read through the notifications in there? Because I feel like Pogba can get like 1 million notifications within a day in there if at all he posts, because they take long to post, and when they post, they call for attention from almost every people. And Paul Pogba is one of the most followed Manchester United players on Twitter in there. And when you look at his following, he has close to 9 million followers in there. And when you look at the tweet, is just 4 hours ago, it has close to 100,000 likes, 8,000 retweets, and close to 1.8 replies in the 2,000 replies. And then I'm asking myself, can Pogba get the time to read it? Because when you look at the so-called replies in there on this tweet, let me read for you just 1 or 2. I think now it's time to stay focused and win trophies. Sign the thing, Pogba. You see, most of the fans are really craving for him to stay in there, and they're saying, Paul Pogba contract, please. Pogba, can you sign a contract at United such that we are 100% sure? People are putting up contracts in there. It's time to sign the thing. Big season ahead of Premier League there. So they are really telling him to come out and sign in there. They are very positive. No insults. I've not seen any insult in here. I hope Pogba really goes out and really reads this, and we will know that fans really love him at United because he has a very huge following, and I think if at all you really want to make good sales, Pogba is that real person that you should put into that gap. But to me, I think Pogba, people have been bringing on reservations that Paul Pogba didn't have good players around him. Guys, I think the best ever midfield United has ever had, ever since Alex Ferguson left, was that midfield that had Nemanja Matic, it had Ander Herrera, it had Paul Lebede Pogba, it had even Henrik Mkhitaryan. Now, when you look at the players we're having at Manchester United, Nemanja Matic is still available at United, but he's not the other Nemanja Matic who played with Paul Pogba when Jose Mourinho was back in 2016 in there. Remember, he was one of the best top 5 central defensive midfielders, and Herrera in there. And Paul Pogba was playing into the number 10 role in there, in front of those two, because they are giving him a shield. And Herrera and the player who goes by the name Nemanja Matic. So I really rule out that. Cross it out. I cross it out. It's a cross for me, and I don't really buy that idea that he didn't have good midfielders that were complementing him. I think the best ever midfield United has ever had. We had a very good CDM. We had another deep-lying midfielder who goes by names of Ander Herrera, and Ander Herrera had a very good work rate, and Paul Pogba could do whatever he wants, and he did deliver. The best he did was scoring 14 goals, of which 8 of them were penalties in there for United. You remember that season? So I think Paul Lebede Pogba, to me personally, I think he has not yet delivered. The best season he has offered for United is last season. You get his last season. The reason as to why he has done it, because of the presence of a man who goes by the name of Bruno Fernandes. Because when Bruno came to Manchester United, he took away Paul Pogba into the most loved player of Manchester United. You get? And then he took the lead. You can even see the numbers. When you look at Bruno's Instagram, let's first look at Twitter. Bruno came in at Manchester United with just 800,000 followers in there. Now when you look at his Twitter, he has close to 1.7, close to 2 million followers. When you go on his Instagram, it shows you how big it's growing in there. Though Paul Pogba is really way far in numbers, but the way Bruno's Insta is growing, because he came with 800,000 followers, now he has 5 million followers in there. So I tell you, one day Bruno will overpass this. He came in with only 700,000 likes and followers on Facebook, and now he's having close to 6 million followers on Facebook. So it shows you that it's now Bruno who is the most loved player at Manchester United. And now that gave Paul Pogba to work hard to come on and convince us that he's really back that player. But again, he cannot suppress a man who goes by names of Bruno Fernandes Pogba in there. Now, after all that Pogba saying that, Fabrizio Romano on a YouTube video, he has done a YouTube video in there, and we've quoted something concerning Paul Lebede Pogba, and this is what he has said today in there. For us, we thought that Pogba is going to stay in there, and he has also confirmed this and said, and it will be, sorry, not this, there is a first tweet that I really want to come and give you. That's not it. There is a first one that confirms that he's in talks. Now, he has said, Fabrizio has come out and said that Manchester United are in talks with Paul Pogba and his agent, but there is no agreement yet for a new contract. United want to fight for him and maybe extend his contract in coming months. It won't be easy, but United are trying and trying and trying. Yes, so it tells you that United are really trying and trying and trying. That is Fabrizio Romano in there, quoted by the United Journal via Twitter, but it's a YouTube video. You can as well go and check Fabrizio Romano's video on YouTube talking about that. Now, we go to this. Yes, he continued and says that, and it will be also very complicated for PSG to sign Paul Pogba. After having signed Lionel Messi, Paul Pogba has chances to stay at Manchester United. Now, that's something that is positive, because I think we shouldn't lose another midfielder, because we are lacking a midfielder in there in the names of maybe a CDM in there. When you look at Nemanja Matic, I don't count him because his legs cannot give us a good season in there. He can come in and play like 5-10 games in there, but he cannot play 2 games a week, or in 2 weeks he cannot play 3 games in there. He will only play 1 and get rested because of his age. He's not like these other N'Golo Kantes in there. I think his physique has gone on to reduce, and as he's aging, because he's 33 years now, that is Nemanja Matic. And we look at United, we need a vibrant CDM, and in search of a vibrant CDM, you shouldn't lose a man who goes by the names of You shouldn't lose a man who goes by the names of Paul Pogba. But at least let him stay there. Let us have that squad. Let us fight for the title, because with Paul Pogba, he can turn around things in the midfield. You get? For me, I don't have an agenda on Paul Pogba, but my issue is, why doesn't he get up to the potential that we expect him to be at? You get? I think Paul Pogba can give us far much better than he's giving us, and I don't know why he's performing below his potential, because he can come in and give you some 6 good games and the next 4 games is trash. You get? So we need consistency from a man who goes by the name Paul Pogba, because if you are to win a title this season, first and foremost, he has to renew his contract to give us assurance that he's staying, such that the camp does not get disorganized as it did last year in the Champions League game against RB Leipzig, when his agent came out and said all the trash in there. You get? So to me, I think he should really come out and do the needful. That is Paul Pogba, and I think he should really leave or stay. And before the summer ends, or before 1st September, Paul Pogba has to show us where he wants to play in there. To me, I think if he doesn't sign, let him be sold off. Even if United gets 40 million pounds, because if you don't sell him now, that means he won't. He's going for free for a second time in a row, because in 2013 he went for free. You bought him back expensively, and then United is losing him for free again. That is going to be a very bad reputation to the board of Manchester United in there. After losing even under Herrera close to 2 seasons ago, because he left because he wanted £200,000 a week, and United wouldn't give it to him, and he said always, I have offers from PSG, and PSG gave him 20 million pounds sign-on fee, and they gave him the 200,000 that he wanted. You get? So this is a money-making era, and I know if United are convinced Paul Pogba, they're going to get him like 400,000 pounds a week or 500,000 pounds a week. Mostly 500,000 pounds a week are going to be given to Paul Pogba, but he's not the most performing player at United. If at all United does that, it means that they have allowed the likes of Bruno to claim for more, because the next time they bring in a top player, they are really going to pay a lot of money. Now just imagine players like Bruno Fernandes. He's going to renew his contract. Do you know why he's delaying to renew his contract? Because United wants to give him an improved contract from £150,000 a week. I think United want to give him like £250,000 a week. And I think Bruno is studying the Pogba situation, because there is no way he will put pen on paper before he gets to know Pogba's future. 1, 2. If at all Pogba stays at Manchester United, Bruno will come in and say, you've given Paul Pogba £500,000 a week. Is he the most consistent player at the club? And he'll tell them no, and all will tell you are the most consistent player at the club. Now that means if at all you've given an inconsistent player who goes by the name of Paul Pogba, he has been here 2016 and he has delivered nothing for the club so far. Yet for me, I've just played for 1.5 seasons in there, and I've shown you my potential. Then you should give me £600,000 a week. So we are really going to go the Barcelona way, the PSG way, the Real Madrid way in there. So this thing should be controlled in there. Paul Pogba, if at all he wants more than £350,000 a week, let him be sold off. That's my opinion. Because if at all you don't sell him off, you are going to bypass your ceiling, because the most paid player at Manchester United is David De Gea. Close to £380,000 a week. That is David De Gea for you. And when you get in a Paul Pogba and break the ceiling to £500,000 a week or 400, that means Bruno will ask for more. When Rashford's contract expires, or when it nears expiration, he will get in more. Haaland, when Haaland comes in next year, because hopefully he's going to come at United, when Haaland comes in next year, that's going to be the case. He's going to call for more money. So that is something that United should see and not allow to happen in here on Manchester United Matters. Thank you guys for watching in. Go into the comment section and tell me what you think about Paul Pogba wanting to start Manchester United, and United in contacts with the team of Paul Pogba to really get him a new contract in there. And feel free to tell me what you think about that into the comment section below. And this is United Matters. The presenter is Rokan David, aka RD, onto this channel. Please smash the like button, comment and share. This is none other than Rokani David. If I told you are new, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. It will never you get notified each and every time we upload in here on a video. Thank you guys for watching again. 5-finger salute to you all. I sign out. See you later. This is United, or Manchester United Matters channel. We always do videos on a daily, and this is none other than Rokani David. Thank you guys for the love. Adam Talk Sports. There's Nguike from South Africa. We have people watching in from London. We have people watching in from Nigeria. People watching in from Kenya. People watching in from Uganda, and very many more. Thank you guys. I thank you for the love. You are really good, and I really love you. May the Almighty bless you into this week that we are entering. Remember, tomorrow is a Monday, and you guys, most of you are going to work. Most of you may be going to school. May God bless you, and may Him really reward you accordingly. May God bless the work of your hands, and may the Holy Ghost guide you and really reveal to you the bad acts of Satan and the good plans that God has for you. I'm out. See you later. Bye-bye.